Hello and welcome to Food Reviews with me, where I review foods. And today, I got something very special for you. I'm going to be reviewing the Hungry Man Salisbury Steakettes. I don't know what the difference is between steaks and steakettes, but it says steakettes. I'm just gonna assume they're steaks. Ow! Hot right out of the box. Hot right out of the box. Very hot. Burning my hands. Ah! Holy! It is extremely hot. Let's take the film off of it. I gotta put it down. I gotta put it down and take the film off. This is a new experience for me. This is extremely hot. And this one is especially dangerous because unlike the last Hungry Man meal I reviewed, this one has meat, which the other one did have as well as sauce. This one has a lot of sauce. The beer battered chicken did not have sauce. I think that is where a lot of this heat is coming from. The sauce is heated up to an extreme temperature, and it is emanating. Is that the right word? Throughout the entire package, the entire tray, and no matter where I touch on the bottom, it is boiling hot. And as you can see, the brownie has been damaged upon removal from the box, which is a new thing for me. I've never experienced that before. I hope it doesn't affect the flavor. I don't think it should, but I will let you guys know. I cannot hold this with my hands. I cannot hold this. It is boiling. I'm going to need to destroy this box and use it as a tray. I gotta do something. So we're gonna flatten this as a sort of a plate under the tray, because this is a tray already. Having two trays just doesn't make sense, but this cardboard box is going to act as a plate for the tray right here. If it's anything like the last one, the vegetables are going to be real vegetables, authentic real vegetables. I don't know if they're organic. I couldn't tell you one way or the other, but I will let you know how they taste. In addition to my fork, the standard fork, I did also bring a steak knife with me. So I will be using the steak knife to cut the Salisbury steaks before I eat them, which is going to be a bit of a challenge, seeing as I need to hold the plate up with the tray on it and use the knife at the same time. I'm not going to be able to use the fork to hold them in place. So this is going to be extreme challenge for me, but I think I can do it. And also, this cardboard is quite slippery. I'm kind of frightened that the tray with all the sauce is going to slip off. So we've cut one piece. There we go, like this. Now that's a little bit too big. That's a little bit of a large piece, so I'm going to cut that in half. I mean, it is in half, it's just not equal halves. So technically it is in half. I didn't really think this through. I don't have anywhere to put this dirty steak knife down. Seeing as I'm in my car, I'm going to put it on the floor. So here we go. We got a nice... So I normally would try to tilt this tray a little bit more for you, but it is on cardboard, and if I tilt it too much, it's going to slide right off and onto my lap. That's what I'm trying to avoid. But this is the Hungry Man Salisbury steak, or steakettes. Cheers. First thing I noticed, the sauce is not quite what I expected it to taste like, but that's not a bad thing. It tasted pretty good. And also, the steak tasted pretty good. The texture was the next thing that I noticed. It does seem to have a spongy texture. It's kind of mushy, but it does taste like meat. Let's have another bite here. We got lots of sauce on this one. I don't know if you can see it dripping off. See, lots of sauce. It does taste pretty good. I think that tastes pretty good. Dig into some of these potatoes here. The potatoes are quite hot. They have retained quite a lot of the heat that they gained from the microwave. I actually got a little bit of the brownie crumbs in this, so let's try the potato with some brownie crumbs. The potatoes have completely overpowered the taste, the flavor of the brownie crumbs. So much so that I wouldn't have even known they were in there in the first place. And I don't know if that's something to be concerned about. It's just something I've noticed. Let's try some of these beans. Now, I know they're called green beans. I don't know if there's any other color of beans. I'm not aware of that. But these are green, and they are beans. And they do have the authentic green bean taste, which leads me to believe that they are indeed real vegetable green beans. They've got the real green bean texture, real green bean taste. And I wouldn't say green beans are my favorite vegetable, but over time I've learned to appreciate a couple of different vegetables from time to time. And green beans are one of those ones that I don't mind now. I would have preferred if they had the corn mixture of vegetables that the beer batter chicken one had the other day, but this will do. Let's try some potatoes with the steak and some green beans, all combined together as I believe this was intended to be. Here you got a little bit of steak, a little bit of the green beans, a little bit of the potatoes. That hits the spot. That actually is quite nice. You know what I think? I think since there's so much sauce in here with the steaks, I'm going to actually relocate all these potatoes into the sauce in the same compartment as the steak. So let's transfer these potatoes over. And also, you might be wondering, is the microwave still in your car? Like, why was the microwave in your car in the first place? And I would just like to say that I don't really feel comfortable talking about my microwave anymore. I've shown you it already. I feel like we can just put that behind us. We don't need to mention it anymore. I have a microwave, you've seen it. And I thank you guys to stop mentioning it in the comments. Out of all the Hungry Man meals I've ever had in my entire life, this one probably is one of the ones that I like. And I'm saying that like it's a surprise, which it kind of is. I was half expecting some soggy meat like the last one. I mean, although they are spongy, I feel like its intended form. I don't know if that's the right word for it, but it feels like it's how it's supposed to be. And I am very happy with this. We'll take a taste of the brownie and then I'll give my final score. So I do have to say these brownies are quite crumbly. They were significantly damaged upon extraction from the box. I didn't stir the brownies. I didn't mix them up. That's not why they look like this. They're just extra crumbly, which I don't know. I hope it doesn't affect the flavor, but we'll see. Quite fluffy, and I get a hit of chocolate almost immediately upon entrance into my mouth. Those are actually better brownies than the beer batter chicken brownies. I'm very happy with this meal. I'm glad I made this purchase. This was a good decision. I would recommend you guys try this one. And my final score, I'm gonna have to give this a 9. Very, very well done. Very, very respectable. Very deserving of the name steak. Very happy with this purchase. Thank you for watching.